rifle from the national pastime.
Athlete's foot, the bar?
I thought you said athlete's foot. Oh, you did say that.
You did.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, you only drink
That
the
was
shoes.
great. The whole segment set up that one line. Time to run the No Huddle. We start in Dallas, where Dak and the Cowboys set to welcome Sam Darnold and the undefeated Panthers on Sunday. Hey, the buzz is building in Dallas after 2 straight wins, as Nick would tell you, despite their coaching. While Carolina has been flawless through 3 weeks, they'll be without Christian McCaffrey on Sunday. Hey, Kevin Wildes, who wins, Carolina or Dallas?
Can I tell you something? I believe in the Panthers defense more than I believe in the Cowboys defense. The Cowboys defense is kind of like a guy in my town where you're like, hey, what do you do? And they just keep talking. You're like, what? What do you do? Embezzle money, that sounds like? The Cowboys defense leads the league in takeaways. But I just don't buy takeaways, Broussard. It's just like, all right, one flopped off, I think, Leonard Fournette's hands. There's another one guy fell down. So, look, I think the takeaways are masking sort of like a mediocre defense, making the defense look better. I know Christian McCaffrey's out. I still think Panthers win.
Wow. I'm going with the Cowboys, Wiles. I told you earlier this week they're the 4th best team in the NFC behind Tampa Bay, the Rams, and Green Bay, and they're going to show it on Sunday. The Panthers' defense is probably better than Dallas's. I'll give you that. But the rankings right now, I mean, they're atop the league. They're kind of like your Patriots' pass defense, all right? It's fugazi. It's not accurate because of the competition. Yeah, the Panthers look great. Their 3-0 record looks nice, but they edged the hapless New York Jets. All right? And then the other team, they beat the Texans with their 3rd-string quarterback. All right? And then they beat New Orleans with Jameis. Despite his greatness, he just wasn't feeling good that day. So their 3 wins are all questionable. All right, Dallas is for real. The defense isn't great in Dallas, but it's improved and it's pretty good. It's okay. But offensively, they're going to show what that Carolina defense is made of, and it's going to be akin to paper mache. Because Thunder and Lightning, Zeke and Pollard are going to do their thing. And then Zach, you know, he's trouble through the air. So, Nick, I got the Cowboys.
Okay, hold on. You guys, I can't believe this segment turned on a, hey, let's just attack the Panthers defense. The Panthers defense is outstanding. Now, the Panthers team is not as good as the 3-0 record indicates, but the Panthers have an outstanding defense, and I think now the J.C. Horn loss, the rookie who was playing great for them, that will resonate throughout the year. But I don't think the Panthers defense is fugazi, as Broussard put it. Now, do I think they're a 3-0 team against a better schedule? I do not. Yeah, the 3-0 record. Okay, I wanted to make sure I understood. I also think the Cowboys are going to win, even though it does pain me a bit, because this is a massive, as Jenna alluded to, coaching mismatch. Matt Rule is proving himself to be a very quality NFL coach, and Mike McCarthy, unfortunately, still remains Mike McCarthy. However, despite all that and despite the Cowboys' injuries, I do not think the Panthers are going to be able to move the football. I think no Christian McCaffrey is too big of a loss for them. The Cowboys are playing too well. I really like the Cowboys in this spot. And by the way, if the Cowboys win this game, you look at their next half dozen or so, they have a great chance to be just about 7-2 when they head into Arrowhead on Fox here in a couple months. And so, because after this, Giants win, Patriots win, you get the bye, Vikings, Broncos, Falcons go 2-1 in that spot, and you're 7-2 going into Arrowhead. And so, listen, I like the Cowboys in this spot, despite the injuries and the coaching mismatch, but that's not, I think Panthers defense is legitimate. I think their offense is going to really struggle, Jenna.
All right, let's talk some Chiefs, Nick. Your Chiefs looking to snap out of a 2-game skid. Won't be a tall order. They got the 1-2 Eagles on the road. Nick's going to be in the building to see if his curly-haired quarterback can take care of business. Here was Patrick Mahomes yesterday on facing the pressure.
It's exciting. It's now you know you have to go. I mean, there's no kind of we're going to try to get through and try to find a way to the playoffs. Now we've put our back against the wall. So how are we going to respond? I think this is where you'll get the best out of everybody. You'll get the best out of every person in this locker room because you know that it's time to go now. Every game matters if you want to do what we want to do, and I'm excited to see how these guys respond, and myself included.
All right, Nick, what do you make of Mahomes saying the last place Chiefs backs against the wall in Philadelphia?
Well, he's 100% correct. While he is not personally under duress, as Broussard would have you believe, the team is. If they were to lose to Philly, then the season is bordering on disaster. So this is a must-win game for Kansas City. That is why I'm traveling to Philadelphia for it. Put eyes on the team myself. Try to, see if I can figure out what has bedeviled them, even though we know just some fluky turnovers. Smart. But Wilds, I really hope you and America as a whole enjoy these next 10 days. Because I don't do this very often. But we're going to look into the old crystal ball because 10 days from now, when the Chiefs have settled themselves by beating Philly, and then the Buffalo Bills come to Arrowhead, and the Chiefs wax them like they did twice last year, you know what the narrative's going to be in 10 days on Monday? Remember when we were worried about the Chiefs? Oh, how silly we look now. So just enjoy it because the Chiefs will beat Philly. I think everyone believes that. And then we'll have another week of, well, yeah, they beat Philly, but can they beat the mighty fighting Josh Allens? And then once they do, it will be back to where we should have been from the beginning of the year. So, yeah, I think it is a must-win. They will win. And enjoy the next 10 days because once the Chiefs win these next two, there will be no level of concern about them moving forward.
Okay, I do want you, since you'll be in the building, I do want you to keep your eyes on Tyreek Hill. Because after Tyreek Hill was shut down against Baltimore, you said, oh, there's no chance to have a big bounce back. And I was like, are you sure? Last two games, 11 targets, 8 catches, 70 yards, no touchdowns, no 20-yard receptions. So I know you've got a busy day. You're going to sample some local cheesesteaks and, watch Andy Reid's return back to Philadelphia. I want you to take extra, bring your binoculars. Keep your eye on Tyreek Hill and see why he's not performing like the superstar he's supposed to be.
Okay, unlike Wild's ridiculous guaranteed at the top of the show, I've got a good one for you. I guarantee Tyreek Hill scores a touchdown. I guarantee it, Broussard. And Wild's stupid graphic will never be seen again. Oh, he only has 8 catches on 11 targets. They haven't been throwing him the ball. Like 8 out of 11 is actually good. Like 70 yards on 8, it's fine. Like I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's fine. Yeah, I understand. They haven't been throwing him the ball. They've been working it around elsewhere. Oh, he's been blanketed.
Because he's been blanketed.
Whatever. Go ahead, Broussard.
But look.
Yeah,
and Nick, and look, I'm not worried about the Chiefs. So when they beat Buffalo, or if they beat Buffalo, don't come at my head. I'm not worried. I still got them later, getting better later on and winning the Super Bowl. I haven't come off that pick. I'm just saying right now, they don't deserve to be at the top of anybody's tiers. But I got 2 bones to pick with you, Nick. I got 2 bones to pick with you.
Yeah.
Number one is this. If I said the exact same thing as Pat Mahomes, if I had said that yesterday, exact same thing, verbatim, you would have jumped all over me. I'm crazy. I'm foolish. Didn't you see the tears? They're number 1. There's nothing to worry about. All of that. But Pat Mahomes says it, and you go, he's exactly right. And my second bone to pick with you is you buried the lead, Nick. Mahomes is a fan of Under Duress. Mahomes watched the segment. It was so clear. It was clear as day from that quote that he was like, oh my, it was like a light bulb popped off in his head when he saw that he was the 5th guy under duress. Yeah. And he was like, you know what? He's right. Our backs are against the wall. What are we going to do? How are we going to show up? I can't wait to see it, myself included. he is a fan of Under Duress. Mahomes, I love you. I appreciate you, your viewership.
By the way,
and we like this, bro. We like
he
this.
He does watch the show. I don't know if he's a fan of your ridiculous segment, but that's also why I try to help you by correcting you because he watches the show. His name is Patrick. Patrick Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is his father.
Hey,
he is Patrick Mahomes. Okay? Let's try to show the man some respect. Number one player in the league, 99
Patrick,
overall.
Mahomes is
if you're watching, Patrick,
and he admitted.
Sunday is our little guy Nick's birthday. Go do something for him.
Little guy.
Whether you think you can beat the Eagles or not, do a little
Happy
something
birthday
for
to me.
Nick. Make the guy
Little
happy.
guy
He's
on
making a
national
long
television.
trip. Happy birthday
Thanks.
to you, buddy. The little guy.
Take that along with the
All right,
range.
let's get back to our top story. Little Brady, little Belichick. The football world will be watching Sunday as Tom trots back into Foxborough. Will